If you ask someone how good it feels to transform themselves into the person they always knew they could be, the only accurate description would be like being one of those little monkeys leaping, swinging, and playing in the trees. For in their movements, we are witnessing what true freedom, joy, and euphoria look like. Like when you were a kid exploring the vast world gliding along on your magical bike. But even these images still pale in comparison to what happens when you recognize your own self-worth. Like when you were a child, how your smile or laughter had the power to light up the earth. It's something everyone gets who has been birthed onto this big dirt of sand. Every single one of you possess this power in the palm of your hand. And I'm not talking about your worth in a weight of a handful of diamonds, rubies, or gold. For true self-worth can never be found outside of us, nor can it be begged, borrowed, bought, or sold. The only way to know what your purpose is, first, you have to know what your worth is. Then every single day, you will leap out of bed like a kid again the morning of Christmas. And I don't want to speak for any of you, but my purpose and passion seem to go hand in hand. So I do my best to hook an ambition to a much deeper mission so it can take me even higher than just my heart's desires and up and on through to a true humanitarian. But believing that fame, money, possessions can define your purpose, your self-worth, your identity, or your mission is like trying to wash off the beautiful floral patterns on those expensive, good china dishes. You can't change that you have something special and unique to offer our world that I believe was decided a long time ago before you were a boy or a girl. Somewhere out there in the great beyond, there's a place that draws up the plans. That every single soul that gets a body will have the power to rule the land. Not through the power of force and control or being an authority over others. For the power we each have is to ignite connection and love each other as sisters and brothers. Let your heart and soul be a flowering field that barely has enough room for your spirit in it. And I promise you that you will discover what you can accomplish and do really has no limits. And now that I think about it, being able to transform from someone not seeing their potential into someone who can, it's like watching those monkeys feeling so free and alive while the soundtrack of life fills our mind with the most spectacular, radiant, and gorgeous melodies ever known to man. My whole life, I've been looking for something outside of myself. Big, impressive, shiny, that could give me my sense of self-worth. Well, it hasn't happened yet. That thing, whatever that thing is. So I have wasted an unbelievable amount of time and energy looking for this thing. And as you know, we can't get any of that time back. This thing that I'm looking for, that thing outside myself, is supposed to let me know that I have value, let me know that I have worth, that I am enough, right? I agree with that, but and I definitely believe in affirmations too, but to say I'm enough is not enough. You have to do so much more. So I'm enough to love, I'm enough, I have enough self-worth just by being me. This is what I still am struggling with. And this is why I write these poems. One, I love to write, and two, it's a way now that I'm learning now, is that it allows me to change my mentality or change something every day, because I'm kind of creating in two ways. So I meditate, and like I said, I'm all for affirmations, but you know, that's the power of creation itself in your mind to create things in your life. But then also the creative power connected to that as well. By writing this, I feel like I'm maybe reaching some other sort of higher thing, whatever that thing is out there. Anyways, so I wanted to share this with you all because I'm getting a little bit closer every day to having that self-worth and get past the self-loathing and all that stuff, by doing the work, by doing my own work that I can. But I am getting closer, and I do know that when I do get there at some point, and I get to feel that self-worth for just being me, well, then it will feel every day like I'm one of those monkeys swinging, playing, laughing, loving life, high up in those gorgeous trees. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and have a great rest of your day.